In spite of the spectacularly high quality of life for the vast majority of the people who live in the European Union, its inhabitants seem obsessed by the region's relative decline in the world. Slow economic growth rates and high unemployment have reinforced the impression that Europe is unhappy with today and unsure of tomorrow.
Unlike the United Kingdom, which has taken a relatively restrictive approach to the possession of arms, the United States has taken a more lenient approach. In the United States, 3 models have evolved regarding the interpretation of the meaning of the right to bear and keep arms as delineated in the Second Amendment.
Flag Day is not a federal holiday, so schools, banks, and government offices are open. On Flag Day, people display the American flag. They fly the flag in front of their houses or businesses. Some civic organizations have special flag ceremonies with patriotic music.
A pair of scissors has 2 blades. Each blade is sharp on its inside edge. Scissors also have handles. You should always carry scissors by their handles with the points of the blades facing down. To cut a piece of paper with a pair of scissors, you grip the handles and pull them outward.
In 2005, donor countries agreed on an accord to harmonize their practices. Since then, aid officials have complained that too little has changed on the ground. Conferences of donors in developing countries still tend to be dominated by a small group of North European governments, with the US often absent.
The terms summary and abstract are often used interchangeably, resulting in some confusion. This problem arises because there are two distinct types of abstracts, descriptive and informative. The informative abstract is sometimes called summary, the descriptive is not. The descriptive abstract is usually only 2 or 3 sentences in length, hence it is not a summary or very informative.
The maximum yield of plants, determined by their genetic potential, is seldom achieved because factors such as insufficient water or nutrients, adverse climate conditions, plant diseases, and insect damage will limit growth at some stage. Plants subjected to these biotic and abiotic constraints are said to be stressed.
Domestication is an evolutionary, rather than a political development. They were more likely to survive and prosper in an alliance with humans than on their own. Humans provided the animals with food and protection, in exchange for which the animals provided the humans their milk and eggs and yes, their flesh.
Researchers used the front-era supercomputer to model for the first time a black hole merger of two black holes with very different sizes, 128:1. The research required 7 months of constant computation. The results predict the gravitational waves such a merger would produce, as well as characteristics of the resulting merged black hole.
Irons are used to iron clothes, sheets, and curtains. Electric irons have temperature settings: hot, warm, cool, and permanent press. Some clothes are permanent press and require only a light touch-up with a warm iron. Others are made from materials that wrinkle easily and need to be pressed with a hot iron.